Hey all, Rob here, and in this video update, probably one of my last videos for this year, I've not posted in a while. That's because I was in the process of moving and still going through that. And if anyone's moved before, it is a grueling and a very tough process to go through. So I'm definitely still dealing with that. And I had all my online stuff packed away and just so busy that this webpage, this channel is like, I couldn't concentrate on it. As things settle down, I have some videos that were already filmed, but I didn't get to finish editing and I didn't get to post yet. So I have some of those things to do. And when I catch up on that, probably next year is when I'm going to start filming new stuff to post. So I'm not sure when I'm going to get to post the things I already have. I got to finish editing it and then get around to posting it. So I have that news-wise, and hopefully next year I'm going to plan to get a new computer. Mine's a couple of years old. It doesn't have the capabilities I need for faster editing, for hold on. Alarms, right? Okay, back to what I was saying is next year I'll have a new computer. It's gonna enable me to edit videos better. Plus I have a new editing program I plan to work on, which couldn't really work on my current computer. And I want to try this live streaming. Either this or some other channels have like live streaming, so you can interact, you can chat with, as well as probably have Skype or Google Hangouts if they still got that. Stuff like that is what I want to try, but I know my computer wasn't really capable of that. So that's going to definitely be better with a new computer, as well as I might even get to PS4 game capture, PS3, PS4 type stuff with commentary. And unless it's comic toy related, I might try it on my other channel. I'm just going to experiment on that, see how that goes, and my new system will be capable of that. So that's what's new in terms of me, in terms of the moving, in terms of the channel and what to expect. And I might change things up a little bit for the new reviews next year. As for this year in review, I guess this is also just going to talk about stuff this year I thought. Okay, let's start. The Marvel stuff by Hasbro, the Marvel Legends 6-inch scale. They've produced so many that it's so high quality. It's something a couple of years ago we never could have expected. They've done so many good figures. I definitely have to give them an A+ on effort and output. With that said, I think the 3.75-inch line, which is really Marvel Universe, okay, I think it stinks. Almost not collecting it anymore. Very rare. In terms of the sculpt quality and the lack of articulation, year 2 and year 3 of the Marvel Universe line were fantastic. And for some reason, they cut out all the budget. And it's just not good figures, especially paying like $12 a figure for that or whatever. With that said, the Star Wars 6-inch line is doing well, but also the 3.75-inch Star Wars line has been, just like the Marvel Universe, a failure. Lack of articulation, and not as good as stuff they were making just years ago. They've really cut back on that scale. I'm not sure why, but it's obvious. But the 6-inch line is doing well. What other properties? They've really abandoned the G.I. Joe property the last few years. Unfortunately, they have just really did a bad job in terms of marketing or merchandising that property the last few years, I thought. And moving on to other lines, I think DC, with their 6-inch line, with their multiverse line, I really think the DC Classics was a fantastic line, and they were doing a great output in terms of the classics, Mattel and stuff. But they really have not found a foothold in terms of consistency, in terms of quality, and in terms of just a good, stable output of DC figures in terms of Mattel. I think it seems all over the place and random, and nothing really solid this year. And McFarlane, his toy company, he's so focused on TV, games, or movie properties that he's really abandoned focusing on comic material. If you remember when he used to have, like, he would make figures for his other Image partners and everyone would get action figures and things. It's like other companies have far out past him. His stuff I barely look at because it's just the lines he's making is not to my appeal. And then you have a bunch of, what has happened in the last couple of years is you have a bunch of foreign companies, Japan, China, making imports on Marvel figures, whether it be, was it Reveltech or ArtFX or stuff like that. And they've really, I think, funny, they're making better figures and more consistent and putting out a good output to make Marvel stuff and some DC, that it's better than a lot of the American companies. But the problem is also their figures cost like 3 times as much or more. I mean, you're paying like $50, $100 for a figure. It's like, okay, people have a budget and a price point, and to build up that line, it's so hard to get that it's not really something in my collecting scale that I want. Hot Toys is doing, again, high quality stuff, but they've raised their price to like $200 on average a figure, and it's like, if you can afford it, great, but if you can't, well, okay, that speaks for itself. And so that's my review on the toy companies. I think the product by Hasbro overall 6-inch scale and Marvel has been really good. I think DC has kind of been all over the place, and some other companies are doing well in various scales. Movie wise this year, in terms of the heroes, we've had quite a few good movies this year, but also kind of like middle of the road or average. So it's kind of like last year in terms of the output. Everyone thought this year would be the best movie season ever, but it's not been. It's just been okay. And same goes for the TV stuff. So again, that's just the update on my channel, stuff going on, and stuff I thought for the year, maybe a review here. And that's it for now. Rob here. Subscribe if you haven't. You actually have to press, I'm reading that YouTube has changed it, you have to press the little like bell icon on the channel page to get updates on new videos. It's like a double subscribe, I read. Not only do you have to subscribe, but you have to hit that bell icon if you want to get new videos. So hopefully you hit that button on my channel as well, and hopefully I'll get posting more soon in the future. So thanks for watching, and talk to you later.